Keep an eye on Logan Rogerson. He scored from the near post with the last kick of the ball in Adelaide.
Francis de Vries drops it onto Ethan. And Logan Rogerson this time from close range knocks it home. Foreshadowed by Jacob Spoonley, Francis de Vries drops it onto the head of Logan Rogerson, and from half a yard, Logan Rogerson knocks home his fourth goal in 2 games, and Auckland FC's 2-goal buffer is restored.
So often this season, Auckland have come to life from the dead ball. Francis de Vries with a gain. I think that was the opportunity where Gillian needed to be selfish. Probably should have.
Here's de Vries, here's Rogerson! De Vries the provider. Rogerson with the finish, and didn't he love that, the hometown boy? Logan Rogerson has spent the last few years in Europe, but on a familiar field in front of the port. He's doubled Auckland's money, they lead it 2-0.
In front of a greedy port. Auckland have been shipping goals this afternoon. Again down the left-hand side, so profitable in terms of creating chances, and this time Logan...
Sakai. Touched by Elliott, he's in position for the return from Verstraete. 2 waiting in the middle. Mai arriving now, it's over his head. Here's de Vries, Verstraete, it's crept in! Louis Verstraete for Auckland! And Steve Corica's team have hit the front in their bid potentially to win the Premiership as early as tonight. And it's their Belgian midfielder with just his 2nd goal for the club.
Just fantastic movement from Verstraete. He starts that move playing a 1-2 to get that player in the right position, and then he gets himself onto the edge of the box, and you thought about seeing the goal.
Spaniards in their home blue and black stripes, about to watch their club's first corner, which de Vries delivers, and it's in! Guillermo May at the near post, Auckland all square, and the Uruguayan pounces at the near post, and now those travelling fans can celebrate.
Well, we did say that Auckland had started the second half the better. It's a wonderful ball in on the Harvey Norman replay, and Guillermo Mai just strolls into the near post area, unmarked, unchecked, and has the easiest job of glancing it in from all of 2 yards. And for all of Melbourne City's dominance and possession in the first half.
Here's Gillian again. The cross in from the new all-white. He's got 2 caps to his name. Liam Gillian. Ball in behind de Vries. It was misjudged by Eames. And it's the opening goal for Auckland. And it's their captain, Hiroki Sakai, who gets his first goal after often being at the origin of so many goals for Auckland. This time he will have his name on the score sheet. 12 minutes on the clock. And for the 7th time this season, the league leaders have opened the scoring.
Well, on the Harvey Norman replay, you can see it's a very good finish. Hayname's just getting beaten in the flight. It's really a delightful delivery. Great touch on this goal-scoring pass from de Vries. That is just beautiful, and Sakai leaps beautifully, unmarked as he was.
Into the 100th minute of this match. Francis de Vries. Paulson's forward. In it comes, near post, they've scored! And did Steve Corica enjoy that? Logan Rogerson stooping at the near post to head home, and the Auckland FC fans get to celebrate as well.
Well, the full range of emotions on the Harvey Norman replay. It's a great ball into the near post area. De Vries with the ball, he just stands still. Adelaide players, just let him go. And Logan Rogerson turns this game back on its head, and Steve Corica says, have some of that, Adelaide. This is why we love the A-League. Look at the emotions.
De Vries. This crossing, there's always quality. And loaded in by Louis Verstrada. Philip Curto came, didn't get. It's the late nights again. And this time it's Louis Verstrada with his first A-League men's goal. And Auckland go 2-1 ahead.
Well, yet again, the Port are there to pull the ball into the back of the net. That's all down to the conditions, the pressure, the intimidation of this brand that Auckland FC are developing. Teams know there's going to be.
Long throw coming from Francis De Vries into the area. And into the back of the net it goes again. And Guillermo Mai, having not scored in a 6-1 rout, has 2 inside 15 minutes against Adelaide United. He doubles his money, doubles Auckland's money, and already the Black Knights are on their way.
Well, it's a raucous in the South Stand. They're up and bouncing. They're being fed early as well. 2 goals inside 15 minutes. Off the back of a long throw, Auckland have been profitable off set pieces for Mai. Although this is bundled in by Guillermo Mai as he doubles his goals this afternoon. It's all about Max Mata. Bart Friends is so concerned with him. Jay Barnett in front. Mata's then able to ghost in front of the returning Jordan Elsey.
Sakai, Verstrata again, the little 1-2 for Sakai into the area. Drives it across the face of goal. De Vries hits it, deflected and in. We're all square. Midway through the second half, and Auckland have continued to attack, continued to believe, and they have received their reward through Francis De Vries' deflected shot.
Well, it's Francis De Vries who saved Auckland's bacon just a minute or so ago with that last-minute tackle on Joe Lolly. And on the Harvey Norman replay again, Devonish Mears palms the ball over to the vacant right fullback area for Sydney. Vacant enough for De Vries to save his team at one end and now give them a huge chance here. They've been really strong, Auckland. Sydney have been wobbling, and the breakthrough has come.
Clock ticking to 90. Newcastle Jets. Laying a high defensive line at the top of the 18-yard box. Into a dangerous area. And it's found its way through a sea of bodies. And Francis De Vries reels away in celebration. He doubles Auckland FC's lead. And the Port are in raptures.
Well, they wanted an early goal, but they love a late one. The Port bouncing as we head towards the 90. Francis De Vries celebrated his 30th birthday during the week, celebrates the goal here today at Go Media Mount Smart, setting up a lovely Saturday night in Auckland. And let's just make sure that we give him his props here, because Ryan Scott gets a great block. I think it's a touch from Max Mata, who Scott denies. It's a dangerous ball. It's all about the delivery. Falls to De Vries.